Darcy brainwashed Renell Reed, and he's really mentally handicapped, and Darcy knows that, and it's easy to manipulate and brainwash and mentally handicapped. Darcy's been on Craigslist soliciting gay sex, and they're always holding each other. If you're looking at little crappy little photos, they're like, he's grabbing him and putting his arm around his shoulder, and then he has his arm behind his back, and you can't see where his arm is.
This is my latest find, Renell Reed. I discovered Renell.
You what? You what?
I discovered you.
You did?
Yes. You thought you could defeat Mr. Darcy?
I have seen some reddish things done at night, and I can make you wish that you had never seen the sun go down.
So much for that. Yes, Renell. Renell.
Yes.
You're on the air.
Okay. I'm a local filmmaker in the city of Schenectady, New York.
Perfect place to make films. That's going to be the next Hollywood.
It is the Hollywood East.
Nothing better than being a filmmaker in Schenectady. It's like the hub of filmmaking.
I'd like to get some exposure.
I bet you would.
Yeah. Well, what do you want me to do?
Maybe get me on the show.
Bullshit. What film did you make?
Well, I'm currently making trying to make a horror movie.
Trying to make.
Well, what's the hang-up? Well, why would you want promotion for a film you're trying to make? Why don't you go make a film and then get promotion?
I think he needs money.
Oh, you need money?
Yes.
I'm so fucking sick of filmmakers looking for money from the public. Fuck yourselves. I'll tell you the truth. Everyone in this country acts like making movies is the most important thing to them. Nobody gives a shit about you making
Well,
movies.
nobody wants to actually do work, Howard.
Yeah, why don't you go, and if your movie's so good, go to a studio or go to a bunch of backers and show them your script and, do it the old-fashioned way. Or maybe even get a job in Hollywood working on a real film so you had some fucking experience. Nobody wants to do that. Everyone wants to be the director and writer and producer right away.
Not necessarily.
If I was going into the film business and I was a young man, I'd move my ass to Hollywood. I'd get a job on a set, or try to. I would do anything.
I don't think this is a very young man.
I'm 24.
Really?
Wow, you sound like you're 80.
Renell, The Natural, Hacksaw.
Now, Renell,
Hollywood.
what kind of movie is this?
Well, we're trying to make a movie. Well, it's really up in the Adirondacks, but I'm from Schenectady, New York.
Yeah, we've heard that. Renell, you sound very strange,
Well, who's up in the Adirondacks?
My two friends that I'm making the movie with.
Renell. First of all, you got to change your name. It's annoying.
It is.
Yeah, I've never heard of a name like that, Renell.
Did your parents give you that name?
Or is that your movie name?
Yes, my father did.
Yeah, well, it's annoying. Sounds like a name from Krypton.
And I'm going to also plug my YouTube channel.
All right. I might go look at it.
What is on there, Renell?
Absolutely.
All the movies I make.
Oh, you've made more than one.
Sounds like a great career. How do you make any money?
Ooh. I haven't gotten anything in the film festival yet, but I'm looking for some exposure. I'm also handicapped.
A handicap?
Oh,
What's going on there?
With my eyesight.
Oh, you're blind?
Legally.
Blind filmmaker.
What?
Cool.
What?
That's cool.
It's like this, like your big tough guy. Right on your hips and push yourself.
Well, look,
yeah.
Renell, now you put a damper on the whole thing. I'm not gonna have fun with a blind guy.
Right. Go ahead and make movies.
I've never heard of a blind filmmaker. You know, I know a deaf musician, but he lives right outside Schenectady. I'm going to hook you up with him.
But I also compose music.
Oh,
excellent.
And you hear it in many of my
all right, listen, Renell, I don't want to waste anybody's time. If you want to plug something, go ahead. How do you get to your YouTube channel?
This is
the
your acting
Renell
class.
Reed channel. And here's how you spell it.
About what?
All right, I get it. Renell, right?
Yep.
All right.
Reed, R-E-E-D.
All right. Thank you, Renell. Thank you.
You think you and your brother Dustin can take out a team?
there you go.
Very
Reed
good.
And Darcy?
We'll all go check it out.
Let me
There's
tell you
Renell,
something. You're
everybody.
going to need
Thank
Joey
you.
The
Boots to help you
Renell
out.
Reed channel.
Tell him, Renell.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
The guy said he was blind. I'm like,
I know.
kind of put a bummer on it.
Well, you know,
Absolutely.
Beethoven was deaf, but it was toward the end of it.
Yeah. I would think if you're going to go into filmmaking, you might want to have your sight, but what do I know? All right, look, I got to take a break. Maybe I'll do a little phony phone call with Robin.
John Darcy and Megan Parsons think they know about filmmaking. They've seen someone do a film and that one time, and they think they can do that. And they lied to Renell Reed and told him they're gonna do something with him, make him something, but they're not. They just lied to him, and he's still a nobody. I asked him some questions, and I put him right on the spot, and you're gonna hear all that during this. I'm surprised that you have the guts to call me. I noticed your number's restricted, so you obviously don't have that much guts. But I'm surprised you even call restricted. Don't you know I'll tear your head off? Hey. Wait a minute. State your name again.
Renell Reed.
Yeah, you're the retarded guy.
I'm far from retarded.
Oh, you're retarded, and you know it, and I know it, and Darcy knows it. Now, that Megan Parsons, she got HIV, right?
Epilepsy.
She has epilepsy?
I thought.
I heard, well, you know, you can't believe everything you hear, and I usually don't, but I heard she had HIV.
I was never diagnosed with any form of retardation. I don't know where you got that from. Anyway, that I'm retarded.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Back to Megan Parsons. Don't she got HIV?
Epilepsy.
She has epilepsy? Listen to me. See, I know you're retarded because you can't even understand the question. I'm asking you, does Megan Parsons have HIV?
She never told me she did.
Is it true that you, her, and John Darcy had an orgy? You have orgies together?
Orgies? What is that?
Orgies. You know what an orgy is. John Darcy taught you well. I heard John Darcy's a bisexual. Oh, so you confirm that, right? You agree he's a bisexual?
He is.
Does Megan Parsons like to sleep around? Does she like to sleep with different men? Megan Parsons. Have you seen her get freaky?
Yes.
You have? Well, what does she like to do?
I was going to give Megan.
Huh? Megan's a real freak, isn't she? right, well, state your case then. Well, what's the deal? You know they're brainwashing you. You know David Tanner did nothing but try to help you, right? So why did you turn on him?
Well, I saw that things were unsafe.
But you didn't think that before John Darcy told you that. You did some scenes in that movie that Darcy helped mess up, but you did some scenes. Well, why didn't you say it was unsafe then?
It's unsafe.
Hey, but why did you feel the need to join forces with John Darcy and try to humiliate David Tanner?
Because he's not so nice to me.
Oh, I was told, he told me he was always nice to you.
And he kind of kept me in a corner. I was waiting for a role.
Well, I heard he gave you a nice part. He said he put you in as a demon.
I know.
But that wasn't enough for you. You did side with Darcy when he decided to get David Tanner, because they got into an argument one day at, I believe it was Proctor's, when he had his meeting, his film group. And since then, Darcy hated him. And then afterwards, though, you joined Darcy against Tanner. So why did you do that? Why did you feel the need to side with John Darcy?
I like the guy, and when you get to know, I got to know the person.
So because you liked that idiot, you decided to be in videos with him. And I mean, what you do with him, you two being with each other off the, is your own business. But as far as the videos goes, the kind of little tacky videos you put out, how come you felt the need to join him in those videos? He tried to make David look like a fool.
Which I kind of think he is.
Okay, but you still, though, aligned yourself with Darcy in an attack. It was like verbal attacks against Tanner. And he didn't take too kindly to that, by the way. Megan Parsons, what's her number?
2. Do you want me to get her on the line now, or what?
No. I was going to call her myself. So what's her number? 2 what?
I don't know if I should really give it to you. It might start some trouble.
Oh, no, it's not going to... Believe me, the trouble is past now. There's no trouble. It's the right thing to do. Trust me. Megan Parsons will probably have even more information than you. So that's why I wanted her number, so I could ask her some questions about this and try to straighten this mess out. So what's her number?
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
All right. I heard you dialing the phone in the background, but
I got it here. I got it here.
Now you're stalling.
It's been temporarily disconnected now.
It's been temporarily disconnected?
When I call it, yep.
Well, what's the number, and then I'll call it another time. She might have it back on maybe in a few weeks. I'll call later. I'll call a few weeks from now. Try to straighten this stuff out. What's the number?
209.
Yeah.
They might get mad at me for doing this.
No, I'm pretty sure it'll be okay because we're going to straighten it out. I mean, you calling me is a step towards, repair that's been done.
Did you see that?
Did you got the first part?
Yep, 209.
2791.
So 209-2791.